you can use the charge cards. Okay? When I was leaving America, 5 days before I was leaving, they sent a free charge card in my box. I said, hallelujah. I went out and charged a lot. Student loan. That's right. I'm on camera. I'm not going to pay it. Come and get it. We have a sacred duty to get what's ours. By any means necessary. But I would say in a righteous, don't go to jail. See, because jails has never been my thing. Got too many brothers getting caught up in jail. No. George Bush don't go to jail. They put African leaders in the Hague for all kinds of crimes, and the African leaders are saying no more. You're not going to arrest the African leaders no more. Enough is enough. So we're talking business. And business is hardball. You know? You heard the term hardball? Yeah. That's what the white boy had. They used that a lot when I was in business school. They said, we play hardball. You know, but what it means is you got to be serious. And you got to be willing to take a bat and hit his head, hardball head, to make sure he gets the message that he ain't going to rob you no more and that you're not going to rob yourself. So I want to just share that with you to get a little energy going so that we can get a little more courage, because a lot of times we don't have the courage that we need. We're blessed to have our attorney coming so that, you know, because again, you got to have the legal people. He'll be here in a few minutes. He's on his way. With your lawyer, you can do a lot because he can see things that you can't see. Don't underestimate the power of a lawyer in Africa. The Mormons have an airline that they just bought, and they somehow or another, things didn't work out, so they got their lawyers to try to get their monies back. So let us, when Noah comes, get his address, contact Noah, and let's make something happen. Okay? I'm really thankful that a family just walked in and just moved to Africa. Brother, will you please come? I got to introduce you and your queen. Come up front, please. I just got to introduce you. They just got on a plane and moved to Africa about a month ago. If I'm not mistaken, they never even been to Africa before. Is that right, or would you have been there before? Welcome, peace and blessings.
This is the first time.
Okay, first time in Africa. Give your story, because this is not a church. 2 minutes. Give them a 2 minute feel on what you're doing.
My name is John. This is my wife's side. I go by the name Yakanan. Y'all gotta check out my website, yakanan.com. It's YAHC as in cat, ANAN.com. That's yakanan.com. Same thing with the brother David has been saying as far as my wife and I always wanted to go to Africa. You know, in our heads always visit. And that's the same thing, visit. But you know, we have 4 kids, and just seeing the cost, and we know we want to move from America because, you know, just the racial profiling, it's high in violence, it's very high sexual, and we see our kids facing a small identity crisis, and it's like, you know what, we just need to be around a lot of people that look like us. And my best friend, his father is a Ghanaian. You know, he's been living in America for like 25 years. He had a business there. He always brought money back here, and he built a nice big house in Kumasi area. So I knew about Ghana. But for the first time, my best friend visited Ghana this January, and when he came back, he had so much great things to say. He said, man, it's like a different world. It's beautiful, it's chill, it's relaxed, man. People look like you. So that's all I needed to hear. And I said, you know what? Now is the time just to get up and go. We can't afford to visit the Delta airline tickets and everything, then come back, and we just didn't have it like that. Our best bet was to sell everything and just come, and then use the people like David and people that's already here, use them to help them guide us. And at the same time, my best friend's father, he's Ghanaian, he was helping me with a lot of information, the do's and don'ts. So we felt pretty secure to just make that move and just, you know, just hit the ground running. So that's what we've done, because I feel that this is the future here in Africa. The USA is not the future. the United States has so many enemies. They're doing a lot of things to their own people, to their own government, and then we already know what's going on with our black boys there too. So I have my little boy, and I can't imagine raising him. You know, just hearing the story of Trayvon Martin and all these other black boys who just been killed, shot down. You know, and I think like 90% of black men are in the prison systems. So it's mostly our people in the prison systems. Mostly our people that's getting attacked. Even though you can look on TV and see people with millions of dollars and actors, you know, and football players, that's not the majority. You know, that's the minority. The majority, we hustling paycheck to paycheck. We're all probably, most of us on food stamps. We're spoiled by the system. And coming here, it gave us a new reality that we got to stand on our own 2 feet. We got to make our own business and make our own things happen. And also be agricultural minded, make our own food, because, you know, that's what we need to do to survive. You know, it's kind of like being human again. Do that, go back to the ways of old, go back to our natural ways. So after some studying for like about 6 months about Africa and just learning everything that we can, we just made a big move.
Already said everything, but yeah, we're happy we made this transition. It's been a blessing. You know, we're learning each and every day, but we don't regret at all coming here. It's just been awesome. The help that we have here has been awesome, and we're just happy to have met David. He has been such a tremendous help. We got so many plans in place to do great things here. And a lot of my family now want to come when they see my images and they hear me talk about Africa. A lot of them want to come. Yeah, the children are happy. They love it here. So that's all that we needed, to see our children happy. So it's been a blessing.
Yeah, where area did you relocate from in the States? Where did you come
Connecticut. We're from Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Yeah.
And tell them about mom now.
Oh yeah, my mother. Sorry. She's retired.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, Mom, you know, my wife and I were planning to go to Africa, so I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, not
She was
even
like,
me.
"You're not
Yeah.
even me." I was like, you got your grandchildren here, Mom, you know,
That's right.
whatever. So we just gonna just do this thing because we just can't see a future in the States. And she's like, man, my grandchildren, they growing old, they're gonna be doing their own thing. I wanna go to Africa, you know. So she came with us. You know, and,
It's wonderful.
so she helps us out with the kids, and we're just helping each other out.
Yeah.
You need a system.
Yeah.
You need help. You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
You need a system. And then one thing I like about coming here is that individualism spirit is not as strong as in the States, because here we need each other.
Yes.
You know, people come off the plane, yo, I need somewhere to live, or yo, where can I get this, where I get that? Now we need each other.
Everyone wants to help everyone here.
Because we help each other. Back in the States, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own, I know what to do. We have a lot of options, so everybody do their own thing. But here it's like, oh, tell me where to go. Oh, can I do this? And now we're working together because we need each other more. This is new for us, and that's a good thing, because a lot of us have our differences in faith and you know, just different things, and we gotta come together on something. You know, just make it happen. And may the Most High, you know, just lead us. That's it.
Great. So, what a great inspiration.
Absolutely.
What a great inspiration. I'm humble. You know, it makes my job a lot easier, you know, because I remember I met a brother when I first came to Africa 27 years ago. He had been here 30 years from Boston. His name was Mr. Sparksman. I met him in Liberia. I used to always ask him, when is our people going to come home? You know, and he would say, you know, they're going to come, David. You just be patient. You know, they're going to come. They're going to come. So I'm thankful that Brother Sparkman, he made transition during the war in Liberia, but his spirit lives in me, and it also lives in Malcolm, who's in the back, who also know him. So I'm so thankful that, Malcolm, why don't you stand up so they can see you? I mean, Mr. Sparkman, he was someone that, here.